Hello everyone, welcome to solve this math Olympiad algebra problem, and here we have square root of m plus m equals to m times of square root of m, and here we solve this problem for the values of m. So here over m is greater than or equals to 0. So the very first step we are going to do is here first we convert this radical equation into the cubic form. So we take here uh, y equals to square root of m. So this is y, and when we take squaring on both of the sides of this equation, then you get y square equals to m. So now we substitute these two values to the above equation. So we write it as, here you have square root of m, it is equals to y, and plus this is m over m equals to y square, and this is m equals to y square, and square root of m equals to y. So here we need some simplification, and we write it as y plus y square equals to y square times of y becomes y cube. So this equation will becomes cubic in y variable. So now first we rearrange the terms and we move these two terms to the right hand side. So it will be written as y cubed minus y square minus y equals to 0. So now in the next step we easily solve these two this cubic equation. So here first you take common y from each term, and we get here y times of y square minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So this is the next step in which we take common y. So we write in this way. So here we have two cases. The first case is we write y equals to 0, and the second case is we write y square minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So in the first case we substitute the value of y. So here you see that our y equals to square root of m, and now we back substitute the value of y here. So we get square root of m equals to 0. So in order to find the value of n, we need to take the squaring on both of the sides. So when we take the squaring on both of the sides, then you get the value of m equal to 0. So this is the first root of the given question. So now in order to find the other roots, we need to solve this quadratic equation. So here first we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 1, and c equals to minus 1. And we know that our quadratic formula will be written as minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So this is the our quadratic formula, and now we substitute the values of a, b and c in this formula, and we get here y equals to minus b, and we have minus times of minus 1 plus minus square root of b square. So b is minus 1 square minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is minus 1 square root divided by 2 times of a, and over a is 1. So this implies that we have y equals to minus times of minus becomes plus 1 plus minus 1 square is again plus 1, and this is minus times of minus becomes plus 4, and this whole divided by 2. And now in the next step we have y equals to 1 plus minus square root of 5 divided by 2. And now in the next step we convert these in two cases. So our first case is we write the positive value, it is 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and in second case we write the negative value, it is 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. And now we back substitute the value of y, and we know that in the start of the problem we take our y equals to square root of m. So it is square root of m equals to 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and similarly in this case we have square root of m equals to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. So because in the start of the problem we will clearly write that our m is must be greater than 0. So in the right hand side we have the value of this m is negative, so that we cannot choose this value here. Okay, so if you can further solve this case, you get the negative value, so that we rejected this case because we need only positive value, or we solve this problem for the positive values of m. So that here we take the square on both of the sides of this equation, and it will be written as square root of m whole square equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2 and its whole square. So you see here this 2 and square root are gone, and we get here m equals to, so here we separate the square of this term and we write it as 1 plus square root of 5 whole square, and we know that the square root of 2 is 4. Similarly, in the next step we need to expand the square of the numerator term. So we write it here, it will be equals to a square plus b square plus 2 times of a into b, and this whole divided by 4. So here we need some simplification, and we get 1 square equals to 1, and these 2 and square root are gone, and we get 5 and plus 2 times of square root of 5 divided by 2. So this will be equals to 1 plus 5 becomes 6 plus 2 times of square root of 5 over 2. So now here in the next step we separate both of these fractions, and we write it as m equals to 6 over 2 plus 2 times of square root of 5 over 2. So here you write it as this 2 and 6 are cancelled by each other, and we get 2 3 is a 6. So we have this 3 plus this 2 and 2 are gone, and we get the square root of 5. So this is the value of sorry, here we have a little mistake. So this is over 4. In the denominator we have this 4, because this is 4, so we write it here 4, and when we cancel these two terms, so you get 2 3 is 6 and 2 2s are 4, and we get 3 over 2, and similarly 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4, and we get square root of 5 over 2. So finally we have the two solution of this problem. So our first is we have m equals to 0, and the second solution is we have 3 over 2 plus square root of 5 over 2. So these are the two positive solutions of this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.